Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. I am Casey Snow and I'll be finishing up, hopefully, maybe, working on this dragon. I do need to post some things online, just real quick, so I might not start right away. I will say I'm kind of disappointed with how much it pulled away over the week. Maybe I'll prop it up while I keep going. Probably shouldn't have taken it down. Definitely tried a lot of different sculpting stuff last week, so never made wings like this before. I've always wanted to. But yeah, so today I'll be putting the clay on the rest of this wing and hopefully finishing up details. It's not very detailed at the moment, but that is my favorite part, so hopefully that part will happen soon. However, if you'll give me just a moment, I do need to post a few notifications online. Right quick. This is the one I want. See you on this dragon. I should post this one in the fly raising forums. Hopefully I'm online. It says I'm online. Sorry, making noises at me. Should make that later. What was I doing? Guess I should attach a picture. Ready. Sorry to anybody who's watching me just like do nothing. Maybe come back in like 5 minutes. Far too complicated already. so sorry. I'm still a little frazzled. Test my bot. Making a strange face in this. Oh hey! Hi Green Tea is good. How are you doing? Oh wait, that's is that Kentaro? I'm trying to remember. I don't know if it is or not. Oh, my camera keeps falling. Sorry, hang on. I might need to put like a rock under it. This is a very hodgepodge stream tonight. Nothing has been set up the way it normally is. Let's see now, hopefully you can see the dragon a little better. And my lovely Instagram stream set up. My phone and some duct tape. It's very high class here. Oh nice! Well hey, come hang out. I've got some creepy music on in the background and everything. Feel free to I'll just be muttering to myself as I try to figure out when my computer's not doing anything I want it to. So. Yeah, that's how I do the Instagram. I don't know if it's like the best way to do it, but that's how I do it. Yeah, I just, you know, it's just duct tape. It's just duct tape. Duct tape and, yeah, my phone wedged into it. I wasn't gonna start it yet until I, actually was working, so it's just kind of ready. But this is still falling. Sorry, this is gonna bother me. I don't know why my camera is deciding that tonight it doesn't want to be helpful. Super high class. Pinky's out and everything. But yeah, here's what I've got so far. I've never used mesh before, so I'm kind of like playing with, just playing really, but playing with how that works. Learning a lot of things I should not have done. to use for next time. But yeah, do you do any sculpting ever? Or do you just mostly do digital paints? Okay, let me post this really fast. So high budget, oh man, you don't even know. I have so much budget for all the things I do. Not even a little. I don't know why my camera decided not to be in focus all of a sudden, but... Oh, nice! I took a metal shop, like a metalworking, woodworking class, sculpture class. I don't think I took like a... I took a pottery, like a ceramic pottery class. I don't think I actually got to take like a sculpting class. Now that you mention it. Right. And done. Blacksmith? I mean, sure, I could call myself that, but that would be a lie. I mean, that would be awesome. It was like a, I mean, we did get to learn how to do like welding and stuff, which was super cool. Definitely recommend. I wish I could get this to like sit up higher so you could actually see the sculpture. Let me try something. Maybe if I just like dangle it a little? Is that better or worse, do you think? I could kind of work like this, maybe. Man, I'm super out of focus. Everything is super out of focus. Come on, camera. Come to life. No. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Is that any better? Or is that just dumb looking? Wait, I'm gonna move my chat over here so I can not be staring straight at the camera the whole time. I don't know, is that any better of a view, do you think? Or is it further away and therefore worse? Okay. I don't know. This is only like, I think, the third time I've done a sculpture stream, so I'm still kind of figuring out how I want things to go. I mean, I guess I can move it closer now since it's not trying to stay on screen so much. There. Maybe that's better. I feel like that might be better. Maybe. It'd make Instagram easier. I have more viewing space now. Cool, well, how have you been? Anyway, what's going on with you? Tell me about your life. Sound away. Or to my left. Whatever. Clearing your room, painting stuff. Cool. Hopefully some interesting stuff. Oh no, struggling with coloring, what do you mean? Just like hating your technique, or... That's usually what I mean when I say I'm struggling with coloring. I just get really fed up with the way that I color. I don't know if that's just me. Okay, yes, notify watchers, update. Alright, Francis. Let's do this. No, not offline, dang it. Dumb alert. Oh, just like avoiding it in general? Yeah. It's tricky. I have some coloring tutorials that I like to try out whenever I'm like not sure how I want to color something, or if I just like am really tired of the way I usually color. I don't know if you'd be interested, but I just put a whole bunch of them up on a new board on Pinterest. So, let's see. Hopeful things. I'm gonna link it, and then you can decide what you want to do from there. Where's my chat? I don't know. Sometimes I just like, I need different ideas on technique, you know? So maybe those will inspire you. Sometimes they inspire me. Oh, and there's also just like random non-tutorial things in there too, but most of it, there's 2 tutorial folders. Anyway, if you're interested. need to experiment more with different styles of coloring. Like, I'm really bad at flat coloring. You know, like the comic book style, like cell shading kind of thing. I'm so bad at that. Okay, I'm just gonna leave chat right in front of me so that I can see it. Turn on Instagram. Yeah, so I'm like streaming to, I think, 4 different platforms right now. If I can figure out how to link all of this to Facebook, I would do it on Facebook too, but I don't think there's a way to do that. So I typically just... Alright, let's get this thing going. And we are live. Hopefully that works for you, Instagram. Helpful things, you know, yeah. Yeah, so I actually use something called Restream. I'd be happy to walk you through it sometime if you want. It took me a little bit of like figuring out before I was able to do it, but yeah, so I stream on, so that's part of why I have weird music, is because I'm streaming on YouTube right now too, and when you stream on YouTube, you can't use copyrighted music. So I have like all this really boring ambient, like royalty-free music that I play now, which is kind of annoying. One of these days I'll work around that somehow, but anyway, so I'm on YouTube and Picardo and Twitch and Instagram right now, which is so crazy. The nice thing about Restream, you can't see it because I don't have my camera on the screen, but Restream basically puts all of your chats from all of the platforms you're streaming on. There's like 20 other platforms you can stream to if you want to, but it puts all of your chat feed into one place, so you don't have to have all those windows open. You can just like, basically I have my broadcasting window on this monitor, and then I've got my chat on my main monitor that I can just like look up, and my camera's right there, so it's kind of like I'm looking at the camera a little. Yeah, anyway, that's the setup I use. I don't know if it's ideal or not, but it works for me. It's just a downer that I can't use Instagram on it too, because then I have to like lean over here to see my Instagram people. But I like that I can have my screen up in the background so that Instagram can kind of see like what's going on. Yeah, it's kind of busy. Like the first time I tried this, oh man, I was so frazzled that day. Like trying this many platforms at once, but it's not so bad once you have it all set up. It's just like getting it set up initially is pretty bad. For me anyway. But yes, I wish I had a pasta maker or something, like, so I could flatten out the Sculpey really fast, and then that way I could just like lay it on in slabs. But instead I just kind of like stretch it and pull it. I guess I have a rolling pin over there, but I feel like, I don't know, that'd be really boring to just like watch my stream with nobody there. Also, hello to everybody on Instagram. Sorry if I have to ignore chat for a few minutes at a time, doing things this way. But until I can find a better way to set up my Instagram, this will just have to do. Hey Cal, how are you? What have you been up to? Oh man, I just tore a hole in his wing. So yeah, I guess basically what I've been doing is just... I don't know if you can see that, but there's like tons of thumbprints all along the wing from doing it this way. And I'm gonna have to figure out how to smooth today. So we'll see how that goes. I've got a sponge and my finger and some water. Possibly mineral spirits if I can find them. So hopefully something will work. Wish I could show you guys the view out my window right now. It's so pretty. It's been snowing for like a day and a half. It's really pretty outside. Oh, oops, I think I missed somebody. Hey there. Working on dinner. Nice. Oh yeah, no worries. Dinner sounds wonderful. You want to make me some? I had some pasta at like noon. Yeah, just ship it over here. It'll be fine, I'm sure. I don't know if you guys on Instagram can hear the music at all. I'm trying to keep the speaker in my lap so you guys can hear it. Let me know if it's interfering at all with the audio. Okay. So yeah, this is just kind of what I've been doing. For those of you on Instagram, I'm basically just kneading and flattening out Sculpey. And so next step is to just lay it on the wing here. Just kind of press down. Make it stick. But I'm going to try to do it less hard on this wing than the other one, because there's definitely tons of just terrible finger impressions left behind on that one. So maybe I'll just be a little more discerning, maybe is the word. This one. What's your, do you have a username on Twitch, Cal, or do you just kind of hang out? I can't remember if I've ever seen, unless you're talking to me in there without telling me it's you. So yeah, there he is. His pancake wings. Oh hey Peachy, how's it going? No, I'm an internet stranger. Fine, be that way. Whatever. How's it going? He looks good? Oh good, thanks. Internet stranger. Psh. Internet acquaintance at the very least. Come on now. Although you're probably not wrong, I am pretty dangerous. I mean, look at me. Very scary. I still don't know about this camera angle because you can't really see. I can't wait till I have enough funds to like have a camera like right here. I want to get the kind that you can wear so that you guys can like see what I'm doing. Granted, that won't be true for Instagram, because Instagram I have to prop you up on this little duct tape tower, but at least for Twitch and YouTube people, they could see a couple of views. It'd be nice. How you doing tonight, Peachy? Oh, your Twitch name is... There it is! Good job! Apparently it's the same as your Instagram name. Welcome to Twitch. Thank you for joining us. You really don't have to. I don't mind if you watch on Instagram. I don't care. Either way. I've got this horrible seam. This is problematic. There's a way to like preserve videos somehow on Instagram. There's no way that I found other than recording it not live and then posting it as like a story or something. Or wait, I don't know. There's some way to do it where it stays on your Instagram, but I just really like the live videos better. I like having people to interact with and keep me company while I'm doing tedious things like this. Well, I might need another little gelatin stand. Oh, he's kind of counterbalanced. Good job, dragon. I should have gotten some water. Going on any crazy adventures soon? I feel like you're always traveling somewhere. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here making clay wings on a dragon. You guys on Instagram can see any of this, really. Should probably be checking to make sure. Oh no, I'm totally off screen. Sorry. Let's try that. So, did you enjoy your snow day, Peachy? Or did you even get a snow day? I don't even check to see if school's closed anymore. That stopped being relevant to me years ago. Sure what the best way is for smoothing down these straight edges. Right now they look kind of crazy. Definitely need something to prop this up. Aha. Nope. Alright. Got pasta box, gelatin box. Obviously these are meant to hold up sculptures. Microphone's in the way. Perfect. Been to Greece and Portugal already this year. You're going back to Barcelona for 3 weeks later in the year. Thinking about going to Morocco on the same trip. Dang. That's pretty crazy. You go everywhere. I'm so jealous. You guys must have such a blast. So, when is your next trip? Oh no, his wings are coming out. But like in a bad way. Like out of his body. If I can just like put this on top of it and fix it. Yeah, snow was fun. Still had to go out into the world though. Aw, shame. What did you have to do? Oh, you have to go. That's okay, no worries. I should have gone out into the world today, but I did not. We went out this morning to go to the gym, and then came right back. It's a very cold walk. It was below 0 when we got up for sure. Dark outside, snowy, very cold. Makes me glad that we live so close to the rec center. Otherwise that'd be a pain. Alright, Dragon, I might have to bend your wing here a little bit. It's just a little too annoying. Oh cool, what's in Canada that you're going for? Just like to visit? Or are these, I always forget, do you just go to these places just to travel, or is it for like a purpose? You guys have the coolest life. I'll just sit here and dream about it. Wish that I could be a part of that. Have something remotely similar. I don't know. I'm kind of a homebody sometimes. There's something to be said for snuggling up by the fire with a book in your own home. But I can also do that until I die, so there's that. Not working too bad. I was really afraid that this mesh part, you guys probably can't see it very well, but it's like tearing out of the body of the dragon. So I was kind of afraid that that would like be hard to cover up, but it's actually surprisingly very easy. And the water seems to be working just fine. So here's a tip for anybody else who didn't know, because I didn't know this until like last week. Apparently you can use water on Sculpey, even though it's an oil-based clay, like polymer clay, not even real clay. It's totally fine to use water on, and it smooths away, just like with ceramic clay. Any kind of imperfections or roughness. And it takes a little, I feel like a little more effort, and it's not quite as smooth, like you have to really be careful not to push too hard or else you end up roughing it up more, because I probably could with plastic, but I mean, considering before this I literally did everything with my hands only and no water, like, this is way easier. For sure. Father-in-law is a master's weightlifter and a referee, so half the travel is for those events. Oh, I didn't know that, that's cool. I think you told me about the weightlifter part, but I didn't realize he had events like all over. super neat. Didn't know I knew somebody who knew somebody famous. All those degrees of separation. It's pretty cool that that's what he does for fun. I'm assuming it's for fun, or is it like a job? Like, does he get paid to do this weightlifting stuff? Or is it just a hobby of his that he travels for? Okay, maybe I should not have lauded the joys of this, because this is actually, it's just, I pushed a little too hard and like tore off this really tiny piece, and now it's like there's this little tiny hole. I'm having trouble patching. Have to get painted over. Only you guys will know. It's kind of a nice ab workout having to lean over and look at Instagram every few minutes. So, random thought, random question. Was it intimidating to date your wife because her dad was a master weightlifter? Like, did that just add an extra layer of fear? Or were you guys old enough when you guys dated that that wasn't so much of an issue? the lighting is so washed out. I feel like I need to adjust it because it's really hard to see things. I'm pretty sure my Instagram people can't see anything. It's a little better, but now you guys have got like this bright light in your face. Instagram or not, but I do feel like that stream is really dark. Oh wow. Oh, okay. So he's pretty small. Well, that's good that he's always been a nice guy. Totally messed this up. It's going so well. And it's good that he never felt like he had to threaten you. That speaks well of you. Even in high school. It's good. Maybe especially in high school. I feel like if people can control themselves when they're teenagers, they more likely going to be stable adults. It's drying my eyes out for some reason. Oh, this is kind of tedious. Sorry guys, I feel like I probably should have done more of this offline. It's okay, almost done. Hopefully the details part will be better. Really just being able to stream better music would be better, but alas. Wish there was a way, if anybody knows of a way for, like if it's possible to just stream this audio, but still have like the desktop audio for every stream but YouTube, that would be really cool. Because I really miss my own music. I can just like put this royalty free on free stuff on in the background or something for YouTube. man, this is craziness. Okay, well here's what we got so far. Do a little spin around here. I don't know if you Instagrammers can see that or not, but so I still need to blend. I haven't finished blending that wing in, but for the most part, I gotta do the tip. But so basically, I'm just gonna flip it over and do the same thing on the other side, and hopefully I don't mash him down too much. That's kind of what I'm worried about. I guess I could tilt his wings up, like straight up, and just see if I can work on him that way. I mean, that's part of the idea with this mesh. So that might work. Kind of fun. It's like having an action figure that you're making. Okay. That's pretty neat. But anyway, so here's my little dragon guy. Oh, I got a lot of work to do back here. Hopefully doing it this way doesn't tear up the other side of the wings too bad. Big hole here where I hope it doesn't become an issue, but it's where so I didn't actually have an armature built in for the wings when I started this. I just did the body armature, so I had to poke a big hole in him when I put the wings in. So there's like this big gap here. It might be part of why the wing is kind of slowly smushing him. It's actually surprisingly heavy. Probably use way less clay if I had a pasta maker too, but alas, I do not. And at this stage I can still be a little more rough because I've kind of like blocked in the big areas of muscle and stuff, but I haven't really done any like body details or any like super fine muscle details, like as far as defining and toning his muscles anywhere. So it makes it a lot easier to fix mistakes like the ones I'm making. Although this underside of the wing will be interesting. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. Be a better way to like apply hot glue as well, because I'm running into that a lot too. The hot glue is so lumpy, like it ruins the look of the wing on the edge there. I have to figure out a way around that. Creative problem solving. I feel like it'd be super fun to do like a stop motion with this guy though. Just like a little short one. Oh shoot. Closed all the things. Yeah, I definitely got some work to do on this whole making clay wings technique thing, but I guess it's not so bad. It could be worse. One thing I definitely decided I will do next time I do a sculpture is make the armature bigger on the inside. So I definitely made it, it's a very heavy sculpture because it's so much of it is clay. There's definitely not enough other material happening in the armature. So word to the wise, anyone out there wanting to do a sculpture, put something in the middle that's heftier than just wire, so it can support it, but also so you don't use as much of your incredibly ridiculously expensive sculpting material. Be nice. Although I heard there's a way that you can recycle clay somehow. I've seen some other YouTube streamers doing, or I mean Twitch streamers who do sculpture doing it, and I guess you can like melt down the clay. So I guess what they do is they sculpt it and then they do like a cast or a model. Like they get a model made of it or whatever. And then they go somehow. And I guess just like melt it down almost like a fondue, kinda. It almost looks like a fondue pot. Makes me want to see if I can do that with Sculpey. Because Sculpey's really expensive, and I would love to save on Sculpey. Be very nice. But I think you can only do it with like monster clay, I guess is what it's called. Don't actually know. Why is my computer making noise? Too bad. Excited to start like folding his wings to the actual pose that I want. Posing the figure is definitely the most fun part. Hey Miles, how's it going? What are you up to this evening? I did a lot of research today on growing my YouTube account to see like what I needed to do and the best ways to like set it up. And one of the things they said to do was to like put a little logo in the bottom corner, so I did that. I don't know if you can see it on your video live or not, but it shows up on the recorded videos. I'm hoping it actually looks like what it's supposed to look like and not just like a blob, but I'm curious to know if that's present or not on the live video. supposed to be like a little griffin holding on to the YouTube symbol. That sounds good. Dinner sounds delicious, actually. I kind of want to go get some. I might take a break in like 40 minutes or so and grab a snack. It's a little late for dinner, but I'm hungry. Out of curiosity, do you see a little logo in the bottom corner of the YouTube stream? I haven't had a chance to go up there and look. It should be in like the lower right corner of the screen, I think. I did that this morning, so I'm not sure. Things have happened since then. That's okay. No worries. It's good to know. I wasn't sure if it showed up in live streams or not. Probably the most tedious part of this whole project. Just smoothing down the wrinkles, getting out my thumbprints. With so much like surface area on a sculpture before, at least not a sculpey sculpture. Oh darn. guys can see this better. There's a lot of very detailed work happening that, well, not super, I guess not detailed, but like meticulous work. Might be a little more interesting if you could actually see what I was doing. My apologies for my bottom tier equipment. One day, hopefully, I'll have better stuff. So I can share with you guys more intimately what's happening. Your weekend? Anybody have any fun stories to regale me with? If I can't what? Sorry, I don't see any questions asked. That's weird. I thought Restream was pretty. I've never had Restream like not. Oh shoot, I just accidentally opened Adobe Illustrator. I don't know if you can see the screen, Miles, but like I can't, there's nothing. Let's see if I can see the chat here on YouTube. Oh, it held something for review. Sorry, I can't see what you're saying. So whatever you're saying, YouTube has a problem with it. Sorry. Oh, this is lagging. I'll have to check it later. Sorry, the double stream thing is like lagging my computer. I don't want my upload rate to be bad. I have so many windows open right now, it's ridiculous. Okay, close. Okay, sorry, I'll have to check that later. I don't know if you can see the screen, Miles, but like whatever you see, I guess in like right here. I don't know if that shows up right on your screen, but like that's what I can see. Maybe the snow is interfering with YouTube's brain. Did you guys get snow down in Colorado Springs? Or was that just up here in Denver? I think it's still snowing here. Haven't looked outside in a little bit. Okay. YouTube's just eating its chat for some reason. I don't know why that's happening. Man, you guys really cannot see very much on Instagram. I'm so sorry. This music is putting me to sleep. Still not sure if I like this camera angle better than the one down low. I feel like, I mean, it's a better aerial view, but also you can't, because of the wings, you can't, there's not much to look at on top. So I'm not sure. In just a minute I'm going to bend the wings in a different pose anyway, but I think this one I probably can. Pretty much done. This part of it. Here's just a smidge more. have to like re-smooth down tons of this. But sorry, I think my music just got really loud. This song, something about this song is just like way too loud. Oh hey Dream. Hey, I don't know if you were just busy today or if I was supposed to message you, but sorry if you were like waiting on me. It just occurred to me, I was like, oh, I wonder if she wanted me to message her whenever I was ready. So I'm so sorry if you were like waiting on me in any way to like get in touch with you about the Discord walkthrough. That was not my intention at all. I didn't want to bother you because I figured you were busy. Just wanted to throw that out there. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. I thought you would probably have like said something when you were ready, so I didn't want to bug you. But it just occurred to me that like maybe she was waiting on me to talk, so I just wanted to make sure that wasn't the case. Okay, I'm sorry you got pulled into overtime. That's a bummer. Oh yeah, go make dinner. No worries. Oh, welcome back, Miles. Yeah, sorry about whatever's going on with YouTube. I don't know, maybe there's like a keyword that you're using that it doesn't like or something. I have no idea how YouTube live stuff works. Okay, cool. Make myself a little more room here. Okay. Hopefully this works. Oh my gosh. I'm so ready to not... Alright, here we go. I'm gonna bend it. Hope it doesn't break. Wing. Oh, this is gonna look cool though if it works. That's the way I want it to bend, though. It's kind of neat. Broke it. Oh no! But it's so fun. But yeah, I did not do this wing shape correctly. It's like not gonna be anatomically correct at all. It's gonna bother me. Oh, dang it. So I guess I should have made it like an actual bird's wing. That's why it's not working right. Because I didn't stretch the membrane between. Darn, why did I do that? I should have known better. Okay, well, I might have to just change up my pose idea here. Or we'll just say, you know what, it's my first time doing this and it's gonna be anatomically crappy looking. And this is pretty cool though that you can just like bend it on the mesh and it doesn't really tear. I do dig this. We're just gonna have to do it this way even though I know that's not how wings bend. Unfortunately, that's just how it's gonna have to be. I'm really upset. It looks this silly. Because I really wanted him to be like supporting himself on his little wingtips, you know? Maybe I can like bend him forward slightly. It's really fun having a posable sculpture though. I do like that part. Definitely need to work on my technique with the wire armature and the wings, but... is this a commission piece? No. No, this is just an experiment. I had some wire mesh that I've had for years that I've always meant to use on a sculpture. Oh man, the weight of his wings though is like pulling him down. I'm gonna have to repose him all kinds of ways. But no, this is just for fun. This is just a learning exercise, really. I've definitely taken notes in my head, and I got all kinds of stuff I'm gonna change next time I do something like this. But I do really like the way I can just like bend the wings and it looks pretty like fabric-y. I don't know, that's kind of fun. It's very organic looking, I think. Anyway, maybe it's just me, but I think it looks cool. Oh, except for he's like super stuck to this cloth. I gotta get some canvas or something. Okay. I just like spinning him. Okay, I do need to cover up some holes that got pulled out back here. Thanks, yeah, I think it's pretty fun. It's fun to make anyway, which is usually what determines whether it looks good or not, is if I had fun making it, so. Generally, that's why I prefer to do my own stuff and not commission pieces, especially for streams, because it just becomes stressful for me, because I'm worrying so much about whether the other person's gonna like it, or, you know, getting everything just right. But when it's just for me, it's like, woo, who cares? Let's just do something. So, it tends to work out better. Are you planning to paint him? Yes, I am planning to paint him. Francis will get a coat of paint. Maybe I'll have you guys vote on the color too. My stream last week when I was first putting him together, I had everybody in the chat tossing out names for him or her. I actually still haven't decided the gender, so we picked a bunch of unisex names, just voted on those, but the one that ended up winning was Francis. So I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. It's an it. It's a dragon. I don't know if that's going to work as support as well as I was hoping it would, though. There. Okay. I don't know if that looks stupid or not, but... Francis the fire breather. Yep. That's right. No way! Is your name really Francis in real life? That's so cool. Here's your dragon. Oh, is that what it is? See, I just knew that you could, like, either a girl or a boy could be Francis. I didn't realize it was spelled different. Well, that does kind of pose a conundrum. Maybe I'll just call it Frankie. Frankie's short for both, right? Could just be Frankie? Maybe? I don't know. That's cool, though. Also, hi, Lydia. How are you? Is this Endigram from Tumblr, by chance? Or is this a different Grim? Might just be associating parts of a screen name inappropriately. Is it? Okay, perfect. So it'll just be Frankie the dragon. Hey, Frankie! Yeah, because I think my friend's mom's name is Francesca, and everybody calls her Frankie. So I wondered... I don't know. I guess I just didn't think about it being spelled different. Okay, so this is different then. I have a friend who goes by India Grim, I think, or Indigrim on Tumblr, so I thought maybe it was you. But I don't think it is. Okay, time. Oops. My Insta stream is over, so I'm gonna make another one while I'm finishing up this other wing. I forget how to do this, so. That live video. Okay. I don't feel like this is the best way to stream for Instagram. I feel kind of bad. It's gotta be so hard to see, but oh well. I don't know what I can do. I really need some water, you guys. I might have to be back in just a second. I'm like, my voice is already like crackly because I'm so thirsty. Oh, this wing is like super detaching. There's gotta be a better way to do this. Probably should have like researched how to do wire mesh wings before I just like stuck everything together. This is, I'm gonna have to bake this a little bit extra just to make sure it stays. I think I'm gonna do the bottom first this time because that was really hard to do on the other wing. Also gonna invest in a pasta machine if I do any more wire mesh wings. Okay, sure, no worries. You know, I think you can just message on YouTube too, just in the future in case you have a question and YouTube won't let you ask it. That way you don't have to hop platforms. Because sometimes I actually don't get Facebook messages. So I'm really not a fan of Facebook. It just doesn't like me. Because I've missed them for a long time before on Facebook, so it's actually not the best way to get a hold of me. I mean, I'll check for sure. Just letting you know. In the future, it might be better to message me on YouTube. So far, I haven't had any trouble with YouTube. Okay, come on, wing. Or Twitch or Instagram are pretty much, well, maybe not Instagram. Instagram's pretty bad too. So tricky. Come on, Frankie. Ooh, that's probably gonna be confusing for you, Lydia. If I say Frankie, just know that I am talking to my dragon right here. I just stuck what was left of the unicorn horn from last week in this little crevasse. Chasm has opened up under the wing. Oh, come on. This clay is so dry. Okay. Hopefully that keeps it from falling out. Oh man, it's so side heavy now on that side with the wing that's down. It's like lifting Frankie up off the floor. Oops. Oh hey PG. Hope you had a good time doing whatever you're doing. Yeah, I added the, I don't know if you can see that very well on Insta, but I finished one wing, and so he's kind of supporting himself with that wing. And I'm finishing up the bottom side of the other one. I'm about to do the same thing with that one, so it was pretty fun, actually. Bending it all into place. It's kind of like a toy. So you heard I liked Gallivant. Why, yes. Yes, in fact, I do like Gallivant quite a bit. It is a fabulous show. So funny. I didn't like the second season quite as much, but it was still pretty good. There was really only a couple of episodes in the like, honestly, I think it was like the first episode of the second season I was like kind of underwhelmed, I think. But most of it was really good. Most of the songs were still just as catchy, and it has some of my favorite songs in it, like, oh my gosh. That love song between Madeline, well, I don't want to spoil it. Anyway, the Unexpected Love song is hilarious. It's probably one of my favorite ones in the whole show. I get it stuck in my head sometimes. And also, like, everything with King Richard is just perfect in the second season. He definitely steals the show. They should just, if they do make a third season, they should just make him the main character. I was kind of hoping that Netflix would pick it up, but it doesn't look like they're going to. At least I haven't heard anything. Oh man. My favorite character is probably, I mean, King Richard probably, if I had to choose. Or Gareth. You know, I think that's how you say it, right? His little henchman guy who backstabs him a little bit. His bestie. But yeah, Gareth and King Richard are my favorites. Probably Gareth, actually, if I had to choose a favorite character. Just because it's so easy to like King Richard. Like, everybody likes King Richard. Especially after the second season. But I didn't like Isabella very much in the second season, actually. I was kind of disappointed with her role. She didn't do a whole lot. It's like the first season she was super awesome. And the ending was just kind of silly and like contrived. But I mean, the whole show is kind of contrived, so I probably can't complain too much because that's the whole point. It's very tongue-in-cheek. For anybody who has not seen Gallivant, this is like the second stream I've talked about Gallivant on, but it's one of my favorite shows for sure. It's very fun. It's definitely an adult show. It's a musical, but it's like a self-aware musical that knows that it's ridiculous. Yeah, King Richard is pretty great. Tad Cooper I super believed in the whole time, I'm happy to say. Although there was times like I couldn't figure out what angle they were trying to get me to believe with that. I was like, is he a dragon? Or like, what's going on? I don't understand what they want me to think. But I chose to believe. I even posted a fan art of Tad Cooper online somewhere. I think it's on my Tumblr. It might be on my Twitch or my Twitter too. I can't remember. I need to post more fan art online. I don't have time to draw as much of it as I used to. Sadly. I was thinking about bringing some Gallivant fan art to Denver Comic Con this year, but I don't know that it's popular enough that people would actually, like, recognize it. Although I guess it is pretty recent, so probably people would know. King Richard, yeah. He is great. First was better, for sure. Yeah, the jousting episode was super good. I totally agree. I mean, but second season did have some good episodes. It just had, I feel like second season had more flop episodes that I felt like just weren't, they didn't do anything for the story, you know? But to be fair, like, they didn't expect to get a second season, so I highly doubt they actually wrote anything for a second season very fleshed out. I really like Sid's Les Miserables reference song. I forget what it's called, but I get the tune stuck in my head a lot. And we all died in vain, so we might blah 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 blah. I don't know. I don't know the words very well, but it's a catchy song, dang it. Today we rise, that's what it is. But today we rise. Yes, tomorrow we'll regret it, but today we rise. Such a great... I love that song. That's a great song. Very well written. I also really liked the Princess Bride references in some of the one of the episodes specifically toward the end. Time is of the essence. Yes, that's true. Oh, and the doo-doo song. See, okay, I take it all back. There's a lot of really good songs in the second season. The doo-doo is one of the best songs in the whole show. Okay, now you guys just got me wanting to watch Gallivant really bad. Thanks, guys. I don't have Netflix. I'll have to go over to Matt's to watch it. I was thinking of having you do a self-commissioned piece of King Richard. Yeah, totally. It is a good time to get sketch commissions from me. Those are very cheap at the Comic-Cons, for sure. Now I just have the Gallivant theme song stuck in my head. Thanks a lot. But we all died in vain. Yeah, they're all stuck in my head. Who am I kidding? I'm surprised. I need to own that soundtrack. I think it just came out, actually. Might be time to splurge a little bit. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, we'll see where I'm at after I pay rent this month. Maybe I'll have some left over. But I do need food. Such a conundrum. Food or Gallivant? Which one? I do think it came out on DVD this month, though. Or pretty recently, because I follow some of the actors on my Twitter. And I saw them posting something about it. I also follow Alan Menken on Twitter now because of that show. I don't know, I guess it could be a parody of Brad Cooper. I just thought it was funny. I don't know. Like, Tad is just such an old sounding name. Like, that's not a name you hear very often anymore. I just thought they were trying to be silly. But I don't know. That's a good question. It might be. I'm sure you could, like, tweet Alan Menken. He'd probably tell you. And didn't he basically write the show? Or did he just write the songs? I can't remember how that worked. But now every time I watch Tangled and I see that scene at the Lucky Duck, I just think of the Enchanted Forest. Like, because it's so, you can tell it's just so inspired by, it's like almost the same setup and everything. Well, maybe not the same setup as far as like character intention, but like the actual layout is what I meant. Oh, welcome back with food. What did you bring me? Can I have some? I'm really hungry. It's actually, I did say I was gonna go warm up some dinner for myself a while ago. Probably, okay, I'm gonna finish this wing and then I'm gonna take like a 10-minute break and go warm up some pasta or something. Find something. Something to snack on. Egg and cheese sandwich. Pretty much anything with cheese makes my day. I wonder if I can get someone to pay me in cheese. Do you think that would be like a thing? Could somebody pay me in like a block of cheese? They'd have to ship it. I suppose that would be part of the payment, as I'm paying for shipping. Is there a cheese delivery service that anybody knows of? Like, there needs to be a way to solve this problem. Because I swear, if there's like one food item, well, okay, there's 2 food items that if I had all the money in the world, I would totally splurge on, it would be cheese and fresh fruit. I would have so much of those things. I wouldn't eat anything else. I need to go work in Wisconsin. Yeah, you're probably right, I do. Too bad there's like nothing in Wisconsin. Except cheese, delicious cheese. Although I thought Vermont was known for cheese too. Are they close to each other? I don't actually know where Wisconsin is. For some reason I always think it's by Montana, but I think that's wrong. Wisconsin's over by Michigan, isn't it? I'm really bad at US geography, you guys. Pretty much the whole north middle part I'm kind of hazy on as far as like location. I probably should learn though since I live closer to that side of the states now. I grew up in Texas, so I didn't really need to know the difference between Michigan and Wisconsin. Sorry to anybody who's from those places who's super offended. Although I think the only like state rivalries that really exist in the states are like New York and New Jersey, like Texas and Oklahoma maybe. I can't even think of any other like state rivalries. Oh no! What? Cheese Month Club? Oh my gosh. Cheese of the Month Club. Will they ship to Colorado? Where do they ship to? What is this? What have you shown me? Ugh, I can't find all the information I need. Hand-cut selections that have been carefully aged. Detailed tasting notes and cheesemaker profiles. I'm getting excited. Gourmet cheese of the month. Where do they ship to? Ooh, you can get chocolate here too? Chocolate, cheese, and fruit would be... Oh my gosh, that's like the best gift anybody could ever get me. And an avocado. So has anyone ever seen that, like, I'll have to look at this later, thanks stream. Has anyone ever seen that YouTube video of that little boy who gets an avocado for Christmas and he's like, oh boy, an avocado. Has anyone seen that? Because I totally would be that kid, except actually excited. Like, you can tell he's just trying to be polite, kind of like when you get like a present for Christmas that you really don't want or don't care about at all, and like you're kind of disappointed but you're trying to hide it. Yeah, that would not be me. Basket of avocados. One of the best presents I ever got, actually, was actually a huge box of like fresh avocados in Rwanda. When we were leaving from there, the nuns we were staying with, like, because we were staying with like this. There's like, we found this, or the people who organized the trip found this random like church that had like a bed and breakfast style thing that was run by the nuns, I guess. And so we went to Rwanda and stayed in this, like, it was nice. Like, the nuns like made us breakfast every morning and like did all these cool things. Anyway, on our last day, they gave us this giant box of fresh avocados from the trees, just because like in Rwanda the growing season never stops, and so like there's mangoes and avocados and pineapples and stuff just everywhere. I had some of the best mango and papaya and pineapple that I've ever had. It was so good. I can't even describe to you. Like, even the white part of the pineapple was flavorful and delicious. And like, if you've ever had pineapple that isn't fresh, you know what I'm talking about, because that white part's disgusting. But no, I mean, it was like all delicious. Anyway, now you got me all excited about food. Oh, hey Ryu, how's it going? What are you doing? I figured you'd be at work. How's it going? Tell me stuff. I love you, I miss you. We were just talking about Gallivant too, you missed it. True. Oh, but Sid is cool too. So many characters. Yep, I gotta rewatch it too. I'm right there with you, Peachy. Yeah, we were talking about Gallivant just a second ago. I'm pretty sure the soundtrack just came out, didn't it? Or like the show's out on DVD or something. Some news about Gallivant came out recently. How are you? Yeah, that's okay. I mean, we can always come back to it. It's okay. I have no problem going back to Gallivant. Started yesterday, super easy, and you love it. Perfect. How's the commute? Oh wow, you're off for the rest of the week? Wow. Hey, congrats. You get that extended vacation after all. That's wonderful. I would say you should come up to Colorado, but we're kind of in a blizzard right now, so you probably not a good time. Maybe in like 2 days. Because usually it's all gone by then. Oh, okay, was it the soundtrack? I knew it was something. I figured it was a soundtrack because I remembered it being Alan Menken's Twitter that I saw it on. Considering he's the composer. Yeah, everybody needs those DVDs. I think it is out on DVD. I don't remember. Ryu would know. Tell me things, Ryu. Enlighten us with your knowledge of stuff. Oh. Hey, Dream, do you mind if I make you a mod on Twitch? Would that be okay? Because I only have one right now, and I just feel like since you're kind of in and out, sometimes maybe it would be okay. If you don't want to, it's totally fine. And I don't by any means expect you to like come on for every stream or anything. I just figured the more mods I have, the like easier it is on people, and also the less I have to watch for like spammers. So it's just kind of a like if you're around kind of a thing. Don't feel pressured by any means. Okay, great, thanks. I really appreciate it. And like I said, don't feel like you have to like do anything, like come to every single stream or stay the whole time or anything like that. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to do this though. Click. Dun, da, da, da. Mod. There you go. I don't actually know how to do that on Twitch, but I know how to do it in Streamlabs. Oh, they're not on DVD yet? I know, I keep asking everybody to watch it on Netflix. Even if you don't actually watch it, just play it, just so that they get lots of watches. Because I want them to, I want to inflate the viewership really bad, because I really want them to make a third season still. I have not given up hope. It's totally possible. Aw, thank you, Dream. You're so nice. Oh, you're awesome. Hanging out with me. Sharing awesome cheese websites with me. You totally get the, like, coolness award of the year. Rio, she found a cheese delivery website. You can deliver cheese anywhere in the country. Like good, artisan, awesome cheese. So cool. And they have chocolate. And wine. And cigars. It's like a very, like, whatever you want. Cheese of the Month Club. Yeah, super cool. I'm really tempted. I'm gonna, like, heavily hint that Matt should get that for me. Like, hey, so my friend told me about this thing. It's really cool. Look how cool it is. Don't you think it's cool? Hey, we like cheese. Isn't that weird? That's probably how that conversation is gonna go. I need to smooth these down really bad. They're so wrinkly. Man, sorry these wings are taking so long, you guys. I was really hoping less of the stream would go to wings, but this whole doing it all by hand is kind of time consuming. Who'd have thought? Is there a chance he will? Oh my gosh, I would love to meet Timothy Osmond. I would step away from my booth at Comic-Con for that. For sure. I've only met, I think, one celebrity at a Comic-Con, really. Well, okay, I've met two. One of the stories is really embarrassing, though. Cause, yeah. Anyway. Ryu was there, actually, for one of them when I met Adam Baldwin. Do you remember that, Ryu? When we met, we were at Irving Comic-Con? I think we went with, like, Philip and somebody else. I can't remember. That was actually the first, I think that might have been my first con ever. Yeah, I think it was, because I never went to any conventions with you guys in high school, or definitely didn't go to any in college. I was way too broke. Yeah, I think that was my first con. Yeah, they've been doing pretty well. I do wish that I would have done the wings, the armatures of the wings a little differently, and so I definitely learned for next time that I'm just gonna... I need to cut it so that it leaves room for the elbow. Because I just did a straight line and then just like attached it thinking about the outline of the wing that I wanted, but not thinking about the actual anatomy of the bend of the wing. So when I tried to like, I mean, probably nobody's gonna notice who isn't like super attuned to dragon anatomy or batwing anatomy, but it's very, very anatomically wrong, and it bothers me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but I kind of went around it by just pretending the elbow's like here, I guess, and so it kind of still works. It's just really not the wing shape that I was hoping for, but I still think it came out pretty cool. I don't know. I like the fabric-y look, and it's just very organic looking and like modular, I guess. I don't know. It's cool. I like it. Yeah, so thanks for the tips for sure. I'm definitely like taking notes, and I have things I want to improve upon in my technique for next time. But that's how all art is, so I never expect to get it right the first time. Or the second time. Or really ever. Because I think once you've decided that you've got it right, you stop learning. You stop growing. And that's just no good. Okay. Yeah, that'd be great. I would totally love for everything to come fun. I wonder who you have to talk to for that. Maybe I should maybe I should see who you contact at Denver Comic Con. It might be too late in the year to like schedule him or whatever, but that would be super cool. Make the metal edge thicker so you could trim it down with the anatomy better. To do clay built up along the metal edge. Well, I mean, it's already pretty thick. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think really my issue is I need to think about when I cut out the wire mesh part, I need to just pretend like the elbow of the dragon is in there and ignore the flap between, I don't know if you can see this, ignore the flap that goes from the wrist to the shoulder, and just do, so it would be like super skinny basically on the back side, and then it would come out and be big on the top. And then I could just do this part with clay, because it's not so heavy that I'm too worried about it falling very much. And if it does, I can just, you know, like hot glue it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I know for next time for sure, so. Maybe I just didn't understand what you meant. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard. I'm pretty visual, unsurprisingly, and so unless somebody's like showing me what I need to do, I sometimes am just dense. So I probably just flagrantly disregarded you on accident. Sorry about that. Okay, last little patch right here and right here, and then I'm done with the underside. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of fun though that I can just like pose it and work on it. I kind of like that. I'm sure he gets told he believes in Ted Cooper all the time. But he seems like the type of actor that's really into it, you know, like he loves the fans and he loves being a part of like a fandom type thing, I think. Like he seems to be really into it, which is kind of funny because from what I can tell of his other roles, he's been like in really serious dramatic roles before this. And so I think that the King Richard thing is like, well, maybe not super dramatic, but just like a totally different tone of character. Before this, I think maybe the King Richard role was like very out of the norm for him. Probably in a good way. I imagine that's the kind of character that everybody wants to play. Just some like over the top, funny. I don't know. I mean, what do I know about acting, I guess, but I feel like that would be the most fun because you can have the most like improv with the script probably, and like physical comedy, I imagine, is pretty fun to work with. Oh, Frankie, we gotta do something about your face, my friend. You are looking pretty drab. Frankie's the name of the dragon, by the way. We found out that Francis is actually only unisex because of spelling, not just because of the way it sounds, because actually there's two ways to spell Francis, and one is masculine and one is feminine. I did not know this. So we're gonna call it Frankie the dragon now instead of Francis. That way people can just decide. He was in the new Woody Woodpecker movie? Oh no, was he really? Oh no. We've got to get him back in Gallivant. I didn't even know there was a Woody Woodpecker movie. That just doesn't sound like... I don't know. That just makes me think of like the Yogi Bear movie, which was just like bad. I don't know, maybe it's better. Has anybody seen it? Is it good? Is it decent? Did you sleep? I feel like the big studios are trying way too hard to cash in on nostalgia at this point. It's like they're just farming old... Like farming old, what am I trying to say? Not franchises. Trademarks? Anyway. Farming old intellectual property, I guess. To just like see if anything takes. I mean, I guess it worked with Smurfs. And Trolls, surprisingly. Okay, I'm gonna go on a little mini rant here. I don't understand why people like the Trolls movie. I thought it was incredibly dumb and predictable and not exactly exciting animation. But like apparently it's super popular and like not just with little kids for some reason. I don't get it at all. I haven't seen it, but I saw the trailer and it's exactly like the remade Alvin and the Chipmunks movies. Oh no. Gosh, those are so bad. Why did it... Stop. Who keeps doing that? Is that Sony? Who's making those movies? Tell them to stop. Nobody needs those. Nobody wants them. Nobody's asking for them. Just stop. They're literally just trying to like cash in on a certain generation's nostalgia and banking that they'll bring their kids. And try and get their kids hooked on stuff. Which I guess it kind of worked with Alvin and the Chipmunks. I mean, good job movie producers, I guess, if that's what kind of movies you want to make. It's the money-making kind, which I suppose is stereotypically what they want to make, so I guess I can't be too surprised, but I don't know. I just think it's really weird and boring, and I want to see good cinema. Like, please don't take things from my childhood and ruin them. Stop in the name of love. Stop before nostalgia dies. Oh no, I love it. Think it over. Haven't I been good to you? Didn't I see all your movies? Stop. That doesn't rhyme. I gotta work on my rhyming. Somebody had me rap. I think it was John. He had me rapping it last stream. I forget what the rhyme was now. I was so delirious the last stream. Casey karaoke? Yeah, it doesn't take much to instigate that, so you guys be careful what you wish for. Especially when I have like really boring music like this on, I just want to bust out into song. I've got to figure out, so if I play like covers of songs that I find on YouTube, like if I get a bunch of covers, are those copyrighted? Because they don't belong to those people. And if they're not like on a CD or an album or something, they're just like a song, a cover that they sang and put on YouTube. Is that okay? Because I can sing along to covers. I don't need to sing the original. That's fine. I just want to have music I know while I'm doing art. Because I can't... 3 hours of this, like, ambient stuff is killing me. Like, I almost sometimes don't want to stream just because of the music selection. Like, it's fine once in a while. Or, like, mixed in. You know, like, I don't mind, like, a break from singable music, but I can't... This royalty-free selection is very small and very boring. Yeah, for Twitch I'm sure it'd be fine, but yeah, YouTube is what I don't know about. Because I'm not sure how you monetize a cover that you don't have copyright over. Because isn't that how that gets tagged? I don't know. I guess I could look it up. It's probably like a... There's probably something about it somewhere online. Because then how do those places that upload them to you, like the people who upload that stuff to YouTube, how do they not get tagged? If they're like sampling from famous work or something. Also, you guys let me know if you can't see the chat very well. I'm really trying to make sure that that's more legible for you guys. Last time I was told it was okay. But I just want to make sure. If anybody has a problem with it or can't read it, just let me know and I'll adjust it. Okay, I think this is ready. Oh, there's an air bubble. Shoot. Gotta pop it. Boop. Oh, there's another one. Holy cow, how did I get so many air bubbles? Boop, boop. It needs sound effects. Just in case you're wondering. Alright. Time to bend wing number 2. I wonder if Instagram can see. I'm not sure if they can. Oh well. Okay. Bending the wing. Oh, you guys probably can't see very well. Well, I don't know how to make it easier for you to see. Sorry. So I'm basically just going to copy this pose that I've got the other one in and hope for the best. Herp. Herp. It's kind of like, I feel like it's almost like dough or something, like I'm making a pie or a pastry. Something with like a flat top kind of a thing. But not the hairstyle. Like a pizza. I do like the wire mesh for that reason though. It's very fun to manipulate, like once you've actually finally got it. Cause like doesn't that look, it looks neat, I think. It's like a little, I don't know. It's hard to see him from that angle, so I'll hold him up for you guys. I don't know, I think it's kind of fun. I like it. Finally going to finish cleaning your room. Nice, just in time to see the finished. Thanks. Yeah, I think it's cool. I'm glad you do too. I'm glad you like the wing. Yay. Yeah, he's kind of stuck to himself down there, so I might have to like adjust the wing a little and then put it back in place when I'm done. Like his feet are all smushed up now, but overall I'm really happy with it. I think the mesh stuff is really cool. Really fun to work with. Do recommend. 10 of 10 wood mesh again. Oh, okay, so the live stream does have the little logo for YouTube? That's great. Good to know. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. But only in full screen mode. So it's not visible in the small mode? Or is it just hard to see? Is that what you mean? I've been fiddling with my YouTube account today, so for those of you to catch up on what we're talking about, I was trying to look at like things you should do to kind of, you know, make your YouTube account better or whatever. And one of them was to put like a watermark logo in the corner. So I used one of my little Griffin stickers. In fact, well, I would show you, but my screen share is not on. I don't feel like setting it up. You can go to my YouTube account and see it if you want. It's on all the videos. But anyway, it's kind of fun. When I put it on there, it was like way smaller than I thought it was going to be, I guess. So I wasn't sure if anybody would be able to see it, or if it would even be on like live videos, or if it was just something that was like retroactively added to uploaded videos, you know? But I need to get more comfortable doing things in YouTube because I really do want to use that account more in the future. in full screen mode? Cool. Well, hey, thanks for checking it out for me though, Miles. I appreciate it. Very kind of you to help, sir. Okay, I think it might be snack break and water break time. If you give me just like 5 minutes. I need to go refill my water bottle. And maybe grab like an apple or something. Probably pasta, but I'll try to aim for the apple before I grab the pasta. Because, you know, I'm trying to be healthy. But only kind of trying. Hey, no, I'm sure that's how it is for everybody. Yeah, thanks. Oh no, his tail is like sticking out. Get back in there, you. You believe in me? I mean, I believe in me too. I believe I can definitely grab that box of pasta. Don't believe in me too hard. I wanna eat the pasta. Now I feel like I have to eat the apple. What else do I have? Oh, I have oranges. Maybe I'll get an orange. Those are yummy. Ugh, I have to stop snacking so late. That's my problem. Once I start eating late, it's all over. Ooh, I have mango salsa. That has fruit in it. That's healthy. It's a compromise between grains and fruit and veggies. I need to eat it too because I think it's going to go bad soon. It's almost out of expiration. Cool. I don't know. I think I like it. I wish I could have done it the other way probably. With the elbow going like in instead of up. Because now he's like hunched like this. Like I really wanted him to be more back. But have I had starfruit? I think I have. I feel like there was one time we had a slumber party at Jenna's place and her mom like bought all the weird fruit for us to try. And so we had like dragon fruit and starfruit. I think I've had it. I don't remember anything about it. But I think I've had it. I believe in the you that believes in yourself, and that self of yours is getting an apple. But what if that self is okay with the compromise of, you know, the mango salsa? Because mangoes, it's got a lot of mangoes. Like, a disproportionate number of mangoes compared to salsa. So, I mean, I feel like maybe it's okay, right? Like, there's lots of mangoes, and only some. Well, but see, salsa is pretty good for you, actually, isn't it? Because it's got vegetables, fruit. The only bad part, you know, is like some chips. Just like a few chips. No? No? Two chips? Oh, I have popcorn. Ugh, Sam won't be able to live that down. I can feel the Ryu look from that one. Okay, fine. I'll get an apple. I am gonna go get some water and stuff right now, though, because I am very hungry. So I will return in just a moment. Try to turn this so that if somebody pops on, they don't think it's like some ridiculous, horrible thing. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna have to go get more water because my water thing was out. So this is not much. But it will do for now. It'll do. Oh, thanks, Doodle Black. Oh, wait, you said starfruit tastes like grapes? With the texture of apples. Strange. But I could be into that. Dream, I don't know if you're still on, but I did have a question for you actually that just occurred to me. I was wondering if you do any kind of like contract work or anything. Oh, you're here. Okay. So, if I wanted to hire you to maybe like help me with my taxes, how much would that be? Or is that like a thing you do at all? It's mostly I just have questions about small business stuff in Colorado. I know how to do it in Texas, but like here it's a little different. So it'd mostly just be me asking you questions. It wouldn't actually be like going through my taxes. So I'm gonna handle most of it. I need to do them. And really it's not even for this year. Because I didn't make enough last year for it to even matter. But I think Colorado is one of the places, like if you're a small business, you have to file quarterly or something, and I just don't know anything about that. Dumb. I was just wondering. Oh, I'm sure. And that was part of why I was like, she's probably going to say no, because I'm sure, especially this time of year, she gets hit up constantly for that. So it's fine if you can't. I should know if that was a thing that you do. Well, I'm sure. I don't want you to do them for me. Like, I can totally do them. Like I said, I mostly just had questions about, like, small business. And I'd be happy to reimburse you for your time. To just, like, answer my questions. I mean, are you a CPA? Or do you just, like, work in a tax office? Or... Oh, are you sure? I mean, because I might have a lot of questions and I don't want to, like, bombard you. Yeah, let me know. If you decide after the fact that I'm taking up way too much of your time, just let me know. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I mean, I can do my own taxes, but that's easy. It's mostly just the business side of, like, the small business quarterly, whatever ridiculous thing Colorado asks people to do. In Texas, you don't have to do that. Cool, well thanks, I appreciate that. I'll have to compile a list so I come prepared. Otherwise, I'll just be hitting you up randomly over time. What about this? Oh yeah, what about this? Oh, this just happened this week. What about this? Cool. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. Don't tell Ryu, but I put caramel on these apples. Could not help myself. She may not even be here. I think she might have stepped out. Oh, dang it. Oh yeah, you can see it. Here I am thinking I'm being all sneaky. I mean... Hi, Ryu. I love you. Just a little caramel. Look, these apples... Okay, in my defense, these are really gross apples. That's part of why I wasn't excited. Because these are apples from somebody's tree, and they picked them way too early, and so they're like literally green. You can't even tell, but it's like a light green apple on the inside. And they've been sitting out for weeks because I've been trying to let them get softer, and they're not. Now they're just mealy and hard somehow, and they're just gross. Oh, come on! I'm not sneaky. I'm just trying to make it easier on myself to eat these things. Yeah, I'm really not that sneaky. Sage makes a great point. You know better. I'm not sneaky. I can't do stuff. I'm way too honest to be sneaky. I've always had a hard time doing anything like that. I mean, you remember the story about me putting myself in timeout as a kid, right? Like that's still part of who I am. So... Not bad. Well, I'll probably turn this off. I'm not in this stream. Just doing detail work now anyway. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna run 3 miles tomorrow morning. I think that's punishment enough. Not looking forward to it. I work out 5 or 6 days a week because of Matt, so I think I can handle a little bit of this. Thank you. I appreciate your approval. Because you know how I hate running. You know how I feel about this. Oh, whatever. You like Matt. Yeah, I usually only run when I'm training to do a 14er. So usually I'll only do a running regimen from like May, June, July, August, and then at the end of August I'll hike because I'll have had all that time to train. But nope, I've been running. I think we got our rec membership passes in like October. Now, this is probably why I haven't lost any weight doing this, which normally, if I was running that much every week, I would be way losing weight. But typically, I also go on a diet when I run training for a 14er, whereas now I'm just kind of like, well, I don't really want to do this anyway, so I'm just gonna eat whatever I want. I mean, ideally, I would only run if I was running away from, like, a tiger, or, like, running to the bank or something. Ice cream truck music. Yeah, that's a good reason to run too. That's my main issue with running. For those of you who have not heard my exercise rants. So, my issue is that to exercise purely for the sake of exercising is the most pointless exercise, in my opinion. It is boring, it is dull, and I just don't think it's good for you mentally. I think it's far more encouraging and natural and better to have fun doing something like hiking and then just have a byproduct of that be exercise. And like that's how you get your exercise. Or like, you know, farming or like doing something that you have to do that just happens to have exercise in it. That's what I think I should do. Yeah, swimming, biking, hiking, kayaking, climbing. There's so many things you can do that are actually fun. And oh yeah, they're also good for you. But like, you don't, your whole time, like playing a sport, like soccer. I loved soccer. I hate exercise, but I always loved soccer. Like, you don't think about the fact that you're running. You're just having a good time. Rollerblading. Anything other than just mindlessly running for no reason. It gives your brain nothing to think about except the fact about how much you don't want to be running anymore. I hate it so much. It's so bad. I won't do more than 3 miles. It's not. Unless we do like a special like 5K or something, which I think is only... Actually, I think a 5K is under 3 miles, right? I don't know. I don't really want to do anything above that. A, because I hate running. But B, because it's actually not great for your joints. And I enjoy hiking and doing things that are fun. And I don't want to ruin my knees. And then like never be able to go like enjoy hiking again for something that I really don't like doing in the first place. So that is my exercise rant. And there you have it. Also, I've heard that running is like pretty much ineffective as far as like cardiovascular, increasing like cardiovascular or muscular or any of that stuff beyond 3 miles. Like 3 miles is pretty much the cutoff for like, you pretty much plateau with your benefits after 3 miles. So I'm just like, perfect. This is where I stop. Like I've already hit my goal. I'm good. Like 10-minute mile, that's all I need. I don't need to go any faster than that. I'm good. I want 30 minutes of cardio. 3 miles. We are done. We are done with the running. Ugh. So, speaking of, I need to make sure my MP3 player is charged. Anyway, yes. Swimming is fun, hiking is fun. All of those things are great. Running is not great. That's what I have to say about that. And to any runners out there listening, I'm not sorry. You should be sorry. Okay, I won't go that far. No, I'm just being silly, but anyway. Actually, Matt and I have been climbing, so we've been alternating days, so I don't run as much. We used to run 5 days a week, and we were both just beat by the weekend. So what we've been doing now is running Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then we go climbing at the rock wall on Tuesday and Thursday. So I'm actually getting like these crazy calluses on my hands, which is really weird. And like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have gorilla arms before too long, but that's actually really fun though. Like, you can spend an hour climbing and it does not feel like you've been climbing for an hour. So, because you're actually having fun. Go figure. Whereas 20 minutes on the treadmill feels like an hour. You're just like, when is this over? Okay, I'm done for real now. Sorry. Running hate is over. How's everybody else's day? Sorry. Delicious caramel. Okay. Oh, my water bottle is full. Dang it. Let me go put this in the sink. Okay. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of detail work. And I'll probably be done for the night. Or maybe I'll finish up like the stuff on the body. And then next stream I'll do like the fine details, like the head. And maybe I might try to rig up my camera so that it can like actually focus on the parts I'm working on. Because I feel bad that this is just not ideal. Or, I don't know, maybe I should lower it now that the wings are done, because the wings do kind of block a lot of it. Hang on. Merp, merp, merp. Moving stuff. Excuse me. Okay. Why? See, I think he looks better from a lower angle. I just can't. Sorry for any camera sculpting induced seasickness that's going on right now. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that is that better? I feel like that might be better. Like, the other angle was okay for when I was doing the wings, I guess, but okay. But it means that better. Like, can you see more stuff? From my view, it kind of looks like you can, but I don't know. I don't know. think about it. I'm gonna put this in the sink so it doesn't harden. Okay, good. Well, I'll leave it there then. I don't know. I guess when I was doing the wings and they were so tall, it seemed like you couldn't see very much. Maybe that's why I moved it, because that's where it was last week. But I just thought it looked better farther away. I don't know. Okay. So I'm gonna fix. I just wish I could like have the camera in front of me. My cord's not long enough. So I'll try to do as much of this as I can within view. Basically just like in the process of making the wings, like his little pieces that I'd already kind of constructed got smushed. Now he has like lizard toes. He's also not crouching as much as he was. I feel like. Somehow. Does anybody have anything exciting happen to them this weekend that they would like to share? Anything fun or, I don't know, ridiculous? I think anything happened to me. I can't remember. No, nothing happened. I actually had thought about getting some stuff done on Sunday, but as far as like streaming, whatnot, but that did not work out. Matt had plans with some friends of his, and he was trying to get those going, so we went out, in the morning and came back at like 11, and then like all of his friends bailed, so we just hung out on Sunday instead. Watched Rugrats and Doug, ate ice cream. Pretty much my Sunday. For at least it was like that for 12 hours, basically. Which is a lot of Rugrats and Doug. Pretty typical bum weekend, yeah, I feel ya. Oh, I was just asking how everybody's weekend went. So, if anything, any stories anybody wanted to share? I always like stories. Stream time is story time. This is my social interaction, you guys. You're the only people I see. Which is kind of strange now that I think about it and put it like that. It's probably not good. Well, that's a slight exaggeration, I guess. It's not the only people I see, but primarily. I don't typically see people every week who aren't mad. So. Had to work on Saturday. Oh, so Sunday caught up on chores, errands, a few hours in the evening. The new season of How to Train Your Dragon? Nice. How is that? You said you really liked that, right? I feel like that was you. Telling me I should watch it. Weren't you also the one saying that you were watching or was it Senna? You were watching the spirit show? The horse spirit, not like a ghost show. Oh, okay, nice. It's an in-betweener. Very cool. Okay, yeah. That must be Senna then. I haven't seen Senna in a while. I think it's only been like a week. Feels like a while. I think if anything else happened. The spirit show's pretty bad. That's what I figured. I didn't really plan on trying to watch it. I think it was Senna, because wasn't it like you and Amaze and Senna who were kind of talking about it with me one time? I mean, I probably shouldn't have said anything because I haven't seen it, but it just didn't look like the best animated series ever. Does not entice me to watch it per se, as much as I loved that movie in high school. I think that's when that came out, right? It was high school for us. It's like 2000 something, early 2000s. Oh, really? Really? Kylie watches it, huh? So you have seen parts of it then. You have first-hand experience. Yeah, I feel like it was sophomore year. All I remember is I was super jealous that, again, everything seems to happen to Jenna's family, but her mom got that spirit statue from the movie theater. Do you remember that? I don't even think she paid for it. I think she just asked, like, what they were gonna do with it. And they had it in their backyard forever. I bet that thing was worth so much money. You didn't know that? No way. Did you never go over to her house? I thought we had summer parties there sometimes. I guess you didn't know Jenna as well, huh? Like, didn't hang out as often, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. She was kind of violent in freshman year of high school. I don't blame you. Not her proudest moments, as she recalls. I think that's, honestly, I think that's the biggest reason why she, like, is like, shy to talk to people from high school. It's because she has said to me on a number of occasions that she just is so embarrassed of the way she acted when she was a kid. Oh, did you? You guys fought? I didn't remember that. Holy cow. No way. I totally didn't remember that. Most of my weekends, I'm only, sorry, I don't know how I missed this. I've just been looking down. But yeah, most of my weekends I'm only taking one day off because I'm still trying to keep us afloat until my hubby gets working again. Yeah, I bet that's kind of crazy. Need to cover a, check minimum, and then 40 hours a week, I don't get enough from that, so I'm selling my art and then babysitting parties. Okay, well, if you need me to pay you for tax advice, let me know. Oh, I didn't realize you guys had, like, physical altercations. Wow. Like actual like fights or just like shoving that went too far? Man, I did not know that. Alright, well you just let me know, Dream. Like I said, it may not be just a question. It might be... I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I have no idea what I don't know what I don't know. That's the problem. I'm gonna have to look into it and see what all is involved with the Colorado business. Small business nonsense. Ugh. Bleh. Still need to do my taxes for this year. Okay, well I guess that's good that was only a couple of times, but... Man, I just did not know that. Well, I apologize for bringing all that up then. My bad. Sorry, there's like these patches on this wing. I meant to be working on details on the body, but I got distracted because there's like all these little tiny holes and stuff. Just can't go on. So I was looking into possibly in the future at some point, I don't know when, but like setting up a Patreon. Have either of you guys done any of that or know anybody who's done any of that? As advice, I was kind of looking up like tips and stuff, and I did like a mock-up this weekend of like what I want the page to kind of have on it, but I don't really know. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous because it seems like it's a lot of work to keep it good, you know, like to not just have it be like a tip jar. Which I mean, there's nothing wrong with a tip jar, I guess. It's just I would like for it to be more interactive than that, I guess. I don't know. Then part of me started wondering if maybe I've missed the Patreon train, because it seems like everybody has one now, so I feel like it's not as I don't know. Or maybe it's still really popular and widely used. I have no idea. If you guys know anything about any of that, feel free to clue me in, because I'm slowly trying to figure out what I want to do with my online presence. Because my social media habits are out of hand, you guys. I swing between the extremes of like posting a lot and then posting nothing. Depending on the platform, especially. And that needs to stop. So my thought was like Patreon might be some accountability with some of that, you know, because a lot of that is like online presence stuff. Yeah, I mean, no worries. If I was just curious if you guys knew how to do it, or if you knew anybody who would talk to you about it or something. I definitely looked up like some, you know, how to start your Patreon, kind of like videos on YouTube, and have read some stuff. So I mean, I've been bookmarking Patreons for like over a year now. Because I've been thinking about this for a while. I actually started thinking about it when I first moved to Colorado, but I thought I wasn't ready, kind of a thing. Like, I just didn't, I don't know, combination of a lot of things. Mostly imposter syndrome, probably, but yeah, so just kind of trying to figure out what I want to do with that. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no, I mean, I'll look at it later on. It might be one I've already seen, because I did definitely spend like a few hours looking up, ouch, videos and stuff. Yeah, I totally watched this one, actually, like, today. It's a good one, for sure. Sorry, my eyes are super dry. Yeah, don't worry about doing any research for me or anything. I just was gonna pick brains, if there were any brains here to be picked about it. Thanks, though. Appreciate it. It's a good video if you ever decide to do one. I liked it. What the heck was that? Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, I'm really creeped out right now. Oh my gosh. You guys please tell me if there's a ghost in my apartment. I'm not gonna turn around. I just saw... I'm hoping it was like an ad or something, but I just saw like a silhouette of what looked like a person, because I can see the reflection of those lights. But there's some lights like in my dining room area, and I could have sworn I saw like the silhouette of a person just like walk by really fast. Like my heart stopped. It freaked me out. So, and this is an old apartment complex. It makes lots of noises at night. Oh no! It's nighttime. What am I gonna do? Help. Okay. I'll be here. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna work on this dragon. It freaked me out, you guys. That was like my heart fell into my feet. I don't even know how to explain that feeling. Oh, it scared me. Like I was like in my head I was like, I'm about to get killed. Like on screen. It's the ghost, you guys. Oh my gosh, what if I do have an apartment ghost? I don't want it. Go away, apartment ghost. You're scary. Please leave me be. I don't know if I believe in you or not, but don't hurt me. Burn some sage. I'll just grab some of that sage I've got right here. I'm not that worried. It just freaked me out. I don't know what it was, but maybe it was just something. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was like an ad. It scared me though, for sure. I'll do a prayer walk around the apartment. Before I go to sleep. Sometimes I end up in that weird part of Reddit, you know, where it's like all haunted stories and like creepy paranormal stuff, and you're not really sure if they're making it up or not. But like, some of it sounds kind of like too weird to not be something that they're actually just telling you. Whereas others sound more like, this is kind of plausible, like I feel like they made this up. But like, some of them are just so random. It's like, this is either a drug-induced nightmare, or this is something that this person experienced in some form. Yeah, that place is scary. Anyway, I always end up there somehow, once every few months. I end up there at like, you know, midnight, like the worst time to be on the paranormal section of Reddit. So that's, you know, still not sure how I feel about all that stuff, but I think you're probably right. I probably have issues. It's like watching a train wreck. It's like, oh, I'm curious about this. 3 hours later. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Hey, I haven't done it lately. This has been a while since I've done this, okay? I'm just sharing in the interest of sharing. Because friends, you know, friends share and share alike. Because friends. Just, you know, telling you about stuff. Oh, now my lights are flickering. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna smile, because if I don't smile, I'll cry. So there's that. If you guys suddenly see me being pulled toward the ceiling, please call 911. Oh man. No worries. I actually probably am gonna stop the stream for tonight in just a little bit anyway. Kind of at a stopping point. And now that I'm being haunted, I think I'm gonna go run away. So I can't be here. And I don't handle hauntings quite as well as some may. Oh, I don't know who handles the haunting well per se, but oh man. No, I did not text Matt. He's at work still. He can't. I'm all alone. Gotta fend for myself, just me and my machete and the ghost. Although I am gonna turn this so you guys can like tell me if there's someone behind me, because that's gonna freak me out if, you know, I don't know. I guess it won't help either way. Knowing or not knowing, which is better? No, I'm not actually that worried. It's just kind of spooky. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. Something awful. So have you gotten a chance to like meet any of your coworkers or anything? Paranormal Activity 8? Little did you know, my whole life has been a setup for that film. It all culminates in this moment. What a letdown. I'm so sorry, everybody. Yep, just me in my dinky apartment. You know, putting away some clay. Gonna get killed by a ghost, I guess. Once your time at your time, I suppose. I just wish my time was more significant. Remember me well. See this? Now I'm just gonna want to fiddle with stuff. I sure hope I don't wake up to him being all like torn apart. I hope the wings do their job and help actually like support him a little. Well, anyway, to all ye streamers, peoples present and not present and watching in the future, here is my dragon. I'm trying to make sure he doesn't fall off the wing. You can see him. There we go. And I guess I could pick him up, but he might fall right off. That's what he might do. There. Dragon. There he is. Being very dragony. Now his feet are all messed up. Get back where you're supposed to be. Feet. Anyway, that's probably about it for tonight. I will be streaming again. I don't know if I'll do sculpture. I'll probably do something else on Friday and then go back to sculpting on Saturday. I do like sculpting on Saturday. It's like a good therapeutic wrap up to the week. It's nice and very hands-on, which I like. But yeah, I don't know what I'll be streaming. Probably a painting of some sort. I'm not sure what. On Friday. Got some commissions I need to work on. And the like. Hopefully by the next time I stream, I will have finished my line stickers, because that is my goal this week, is to finish those and submit them. hopefully tomorrow, because I'm almost done with them. Although I found out that I did the formatting slightly wrong, so I'm going to have to edit every single one of them slightly to make a border, so that's not going to be very exciting. But yeah, thank you guys to those who came to hang out, and to those who are watching later, either on Twitch or YouTube or whatever. Very much appreciate the company. And yeah. Yep, hopefully. We'll see. You can feel free to keep me accountable. Suki's been texting me to be like, hey, work on your line stickers. Bye! Oh, look at this little Ryu emote. I need to make those still too. Let's go on my list. Love you too. Anyway, good night everybody. Have a great one. Don't be haunted. Hope I'm alive tomorrow.